wish I could tell them everything. Cause I feel like if I do tell them, they ain't gonna believe. Excuse me, guys, my bad. I'm sorry, I was just rambling. So this is Riverdale season 5, episode 8. It called Lock and Key. So basically, I'm not gonna don't want to talk about everything. We know we see Tony, we see Shell, and Shell was trying to get back with Tony. Turns out, God, Tony don't want to be with her. She said she should have left things back where it was, and I hate this. I hate they not getting back together, and I thought they would definitely rekindle their relationship. But pretty much, Shell don't want to be with Shell. Tony don't want to be with Shell. I feel bad for Shell because I know she was doing this just to get Tony to get back at her for she doing this. I do feel bad for Shell. I know Tony still love her deep down. She loved her, but Tony is focused on her baby right now. And Shell, and I knew that woman liked Shell from the start. The minute I saw her talking to Shell, I knew she likes her. And Shell putting herself not being herself, but she tried so hard to get Tony back. Tony didn't want to be with her. Then we also found out that that Archie and Veronica still have friends with each other. I'm not surprised because now I'm starting to see the chemistry right there back. Oh man, I don't know how everybody else will feel about this. And it's just not, I don't know, I just don't like this. But then again, it is what it is because that's what they're going to do. I already knew they're going to do this. I don't know if they're going to do the same thing with Betty and Jughead because they're not looking at each other deep like Archie and Veronica was. But I have fun. I know that chemistry with Jughead and this new chick, I really want them to hook up, and I hope it does happen. And then we found that Jughead did some lot of things, and I guess he's trying to find himself. I think he said he did some drugs, and I guess he's trying to, you know, get undistracted from the dark side. He keeps seeing skeleton and aliens and stuff. He keep having flashback about it. Just like Betty, she was having nightmares and stuff about her throat getting sliced by a garbage man or whatever you want to call that person. Trash man or something about Paula. Then we hear Paula's voice for the first time. We don't know what happened to Paula, that she could still be alive, because I don't think she's dead, because we did see her trails of blood on the phone booth, and she was talking to Betty, because remember, Alice told Betty that Paula was, not Paula, why I keep calling her, Polly was talking to Alice, but of course, Betty didn't want to believe it was Polly because it could be a trick, but she said it's not. So we knew Alice was right. And I think she was kidnapped and she was missing. That's why she tried to get away from the psychopath. We see Kevin meet with this guy. I think he was a truck driver or something like that. And turns out Kevin got engaged. Then we found out that Tony was gonna be their surrogate because you remember she was gonna get her baby up for adoption. And then Kevin wanted to Shell did come up with the fact that they was gonna do some swingers, and that's where it was. Cause Veronica was the only one that was married to Chad. Of course, Chad knew that, and then you know what, I hate to say it, but he was right. He knew something was going on between Archie and Veronica. Even Archie's friends say the same thing, that he knows something stood there between him and Veronica, and he wasn't wrong. I knew this was gonna happen when they in the kitchen when he was cleaning the fire truck. He told Betty that he wanted to be honest with him because he really still wanted to be her friend. And we thought that it was gonna get somewhere with them. And I enjoyed, at the end of the day, I'm still gonna always enjoy Betty and Archie getting it on, having fun. They were friends with benefit. They didn't use label at all, so they were just having fun. So, like I said, I don't know. I'm hoping Jughead and this woman hook up because right now they hanging out. They're just friends working together, and I like where this going. We know he was wasted because I guess he was trying to avoid the darkness in him, and he keep having And especially when he got a shower, because he was sobering up. She put him to sleep, let him go to sleep, took him home because she knew Jughead wasn't up for it. I feel bad for him. He been through a lot too. Just like Betty been through a lot. I have a feeling that maybe they might get back together too. I wouldn't be surprised. So we'll see what happens, because you know they're going to twist this. Look what happened with Veronica and Archie. So, guys, Julie's not going to be... I don't think she's going to like this. And I don't think the other chick ain't going to like it either, because I forgot her name. Started with a K. And I can't wait to watch their reaction and see how they feel about this episode. It was a decent, solid episode. It was okay where it was. And, what else I want to talk about? This is that everything. Well, actually, Dean and Kevin is saying he told him that he's not ready to get married. He's not even ready for adoption. He's not ready to have family. Pretty much, Kevin probably not ready to get married. That's what he told Dean. Dean was disappointed. He was hurt because he really want to be with this man. And I'm like, damn, they still, he's still not ready. And that's why Archie still want to be with Veronica. I knew he had feelings for her. But at least he wasn't acting like a jealous type because he was fooling with Betty. They kind of hook up, but they were friends with benefit. I know I said that earlier. But it did end it, like I say, I think that's all that's all I'm going to say about this episode. Because Veronica told, oh, by the way, before I go, Katie was talking to Veronica, her best friend. Remember, she talking about she was thinking about pouring some hot water on him or something like that. And I think he was trying to hit on her. And he called Veronica. God, I want to know when, I think it's called Katie's Kane or something. When that show coming back on, because I enjoy that. Because they in New York. And what was her name that was on Riverdale and now she on the show? Can't remember her name. Been a long time. Is it Jodie, I think? She's on there, and remember she got with this guy, and he was an alcoholic, and he was an addict, and he used to date his stepsister, and now they just cordial. And his father always had control over him. He finally stood up to him, but we ain't gonna talk about that because it came out 2 years ago. So I'm hoping they can return. Still thinking, what else happened? Veronica was going to told Chad that she had feelings for Archie, but they cut that out. And like I said, that's when she came to see Archie. Told Archie that they're getting divorced. And he just like her father. That's why she don't want to be with somebody like that. She been through that with her dad. She not trying to have another dad. I knew she still had feelings. I knew they still had feelings for each other because I saw the look on their face, and I should have put that out there last week. I knew it. I find out surprised. And that's why him and Archie was about to fight over her. But Archie wasn't gonna fight him, and pretty much he's in the fucking army. For God's sake. I don't think he wanted it. And Archie was a bosser too. But at the end of the day, that's when shit hit the fan, and Shell called a boy marriage. But that's all I have to say about Riverdale. I enjoyed the episode. It was okay. It was decent, solid episode. But share the video, like the video, turn on notifications, and click that bell. Peace.